Yoshi Abe. I'm still in the 4th grade. I'm here at the riverbank with my mom and her recent boyfriend.
It's a beautiful day, huh? Let's have a little fun, kid.
Don't overexert yourself now, and be careful of the current.
Sure thing, Mom. About 2 years ago, my dad passed away. Ever since then, my mom has lost her will to live. But since meeting her current boyfriend, she's gotten a lot happier. I'm over here! Where are you throwing it?
Sorry about that, Yoshi.
We would often go out like this, and I see my mom laughing and having a good time again. I love seeing my mom happy. Mom, this is great, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
I really love my mom.
Come on, Yoshi, get in here. The water is so nice.
Go on, Yoshi. Have a little fun.
Okay, Mom. Apparently it rained yesterday, so the current was a bit strong. But he wanted me to join him, so I did. I made my way into the water. Okay, give me a sec. The current's kind of strong. Then as I stepped into the strong current, I stepped on a rock and I fell into the flowing water. Someone, please! Help! To be honest, I couldn't swim at all. I can't breathe. I think I'm blacking out. The powerful current pulled me out toward the deeper part of the river. I was in a complete panic as I struggled to breathe. I can't breathe. I was hoping my mom's boyfriend would jump in to rescue me, but there was no sign of him anywhere. Mom! Please, help! I desperately called out to my mom for help. Help! Hey, don't you see me? Come on, you guys! Help me, please! But they stood there on the bank of the river watching me struggle and laughing about it. I wasn't able to hold on any longer and was washed downstream by the strong current. I don't know how much time had passed when I finally made it ashore. My body was battered against the rocks and I was swept downstream, and it seems like I had lost consciousness. But by some miracle, I was still alive. I gotta get home. I need to get home. All I was thinking is to just get home. My mom was probably frantically looking for me. I wasn't sure which way to go, but I headed home the best I could. When I was swept away, it sure seemed like they were laughing at me. But that can't be. I must have been imagining things. I knew it couldn't be true. But it turned out I was totally wrong.
Cheers!
Huh? What are they doing? It took me several hours, but I finally made it home. And what I saw astonished me. They were sitting at the kitchen table toasting and celebrating something. Was I imagining things again? How could this be? I was swept away down the river and almost drowned, and they're... No. How could they? They didn't seem frantic at all. Wouldn't the police be here by now? At that moment, I realized the truth. My mom just wanted to be with that guy. Just the two of them. I was in the way. I was just a burden to them. I was so sad by it all, but I didn't have the courage to go into that house and confront them. I decided not to return home.
20 years passed since that fateful day.
So, this is the place, huh? My name is Kaz Obayashi. After graduating from high school and went from one job to another, I didn't have any skills and never had a full-time job. Now in my 50s, and I'm looking for a job.
Can't you even get a job, for God's sake? What a total loser!
I'm doing the best I can. There's just nothing out there. What am I supposed to do, huh? I was constantly arguing with my wife. But one day, luck came my way, and I was accepted as a full-time employee of a small company. Pleased to meet you all. I look forward to working with you. But I'd never really done this kind of work before and was screwing up left and right. I'm sorry. I'll clean it up ASAP. I was immediately labeled as incompetent, and everyone avoided me. Even the girls half my age were treating me like some kind of low-level clerk. I wasn't there a week when a young female coworker reprimanded me about some job screw-up, and my pay was drastically reduced.
What the hell are you doing, for God's sake? What a deadbeat!
Shut your mouth! You don't think I'm trying? I don't like it either. Then one day,
Excuse me, sir. Don't we have that CEO meeting this afternoon?
yes, I'm aware of it. What the? I hadn't met the president of the company until now, and when I saw it was, I was flabbergasted. No, it can't be! You're... God!
Sir, do you know that employee?
No, never met the guy. That's right. It had been 20 long years. I'm currently the president of this company. I was shocked as he was. My mom's old boyfriend had joined my company as a full-time employee. That day, 20 years ago, I didn't return home and instead was taken in by an orphanage. I wasn't going to lie down and take it. I studied my butt off. Someday, I was going to get my revenge for what they did to me. At the age of 20, I started a small recruiting agency, which grew over the years to be one of the staff recruitment agencies in the business. The following day,
Yoshi, it's so good to see you. So you're alive and kicking.
Please, miss, you can't just barge into the president's office.
Mom, what are you doing here? My long-lost mom suddenly barged into my office. She probably heard the whole thing from her husband or boyfriend, or whatever he is.
You've really grown up. It's good to see you.
It had been 20 years since I last saw her.
Excuse me, miss. It's kinda hot in here. Can I get a cold drink? Iced tea if possible. The reason I came here today is I want to ask a favor.
She didn't waste any time getting to the point.
About that guy, my husband. Well, he's like your stepfather, I suppose, but since he's family, could you put him in a better position? We're not doing so great economically, if you get my drift.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. But she wants me to promote him because he's family? I mean, seriously?
This must be fate, huh? I mean, to think that my son would become the president of the company. Who would have thought?
Really a miracle. I was shocked.
She probably thought I died that day. Really must have been a shock. When she learned I was the president of a company, she forgot all that. Thinking back, I made the right decision when I didn't return home. But I made my decision already. Okay, Mom, no problem. I'll work something out for you guys. I decided to do what she asked.
Really? Are you sure? Are you really gonna give him a promotion and a raise? What position will he get? The head manager? The vice president's post, perhaps?
No, President.
Huh? Pardon me?
I'm gonna make both of you the president of this company.
Huh? Wait, what?
What's the matter, Mom? If you don't want it, I understand. No problem.
Hold it a second. I didn't say I didn't want it. Yes, sure. Why not? I accept.
Then afterwards, the following day we made arrangements for changing the registration at the Legal Affairs Bureau, and also taking various procedures at tax offices and financial institutions. And so we were able to transfer all the legal responsibilities to my mother and her husband. Okay, that's it. All the paperwork has been completed. The company is yours.
Wow, is this for real?
Now I can boss all those people around. All of them that treated me like trash.
A toast to a great life ahead. Cheers!
We were elated. We were now in the big leagues. We celebrated our good fortune.
But I have to say, we were lucky, huh? I never would have thought he would have lived through that.
And to think that my son, who I thought was long gone, gave us his company. Now that's a happy success story if there ever was one.
It's like we're characters in a movie.
Yeah, I guess we had it coming to us. We were destined for success. I'm gonna show him what work is all about.
Yeah, go for it, Mr. President. What the hell is this? On the office table was stacks and stacks of documents for corporate taxes, social insurance premiums, and other various claims. It was obvious that this company was on the verge of bankruptcy. But before we knew what was going on, the company went under.
What the hell is going on here?
All the office equipment was repossessed, and the employees packed their stuff and left. And that wasn't all. The company had borrowed money from not-so-legitimate sources.
Holy crap! A Yakuza? Seriously?
The Yakuza members arrived to collect their debt.
You guys aren't going anywhere. Hold it a second. We don't know anything about this, Dad.
That's right. We only became the owners of this company yesterday. We have nothing to do with this.
I don't care who owns the company. I just want my money. As the beneficiary of this debt, you have responsibility to pay it. You're the new lord of the manor, meaning your debt, you pay. Clear enough for you?
But we somehow managed to escape from the Yakuza and made our way to Yoshi's company lawyer for advice.
I'll make some coffee for our guest, sir. Yes, that'll be wonderful, Anton. Thanks.
I wonder if this guy is trustworthy. We had no other choice but to get his advice on how to go forward. I was told that if we declare bankruptcy, we'll avoid any financial responsibility.
Yes, the debt will be all wiped clean, right? It will no longer be our problem, right?
We haven't done anything. Why do we have to go on the hook for this? We were at our wits' end.
Yes, but that aside, I hate to tell you this, but you are being charged with parental abandonment.
Wait, what? This was something we had not anticipated in the least.
Well, it seemed you did not carry out your responsibilities as his guardians. It was a unilateral act of desertion. 20 years ago, you let your child get swept up in the river and failed to rescue him. You failed to even contact the authorities to search for your son.
Yeah, well, that was a long time ago. That's all over and done with.
Yeah, that's right. That was 20 years ago. Nobody remembers that. Why bring it up now? That's all expired. No criminal charges can be brought against us.
Yes, I did my research. The statute of limitations is like 5 years.
Not if the victim has passed away.
Huh? What do you mean, passed away?
Yeah, he's still alive. I mean, we talked to him a few days ago.
What the hell? The lawyer thrust out a document. It was Yoshi's death certificate. That's not possible. Then who was the guy we talked to? The president of the company? When we saw that death certificate, we both turned pale as a sheet.
Please, forgive us. Just let us go.
You're the company lawyer. Do something. All we could do was to rely on this lawyer to get out of this mess. At this rate, we'll be arrested and become convicted felons.
I wonder how Yoshi would have thought of all this. He was expecting love and caring from you two, but was betrayed. Stabbed in the back by the very people he thought loved him.
You have no right to talk to us that way.
A parent that cannot even protect a child? Do you really expect the law to be lenient toward you?
We had nowhere to run. All we could do was admit to our guilt, and as a result we were taken into custody by the police. Apparently, we could be facing 3 to 20 years in prison for our crime.
Oh, hey guys.
As we were being taken away, Yoshi appeared on the scene. Huh? Aren't you supposed to be dead? That's what the lawyers told us.
This is all your fault, forcing that debt-ridden company on us!
Yeah, well, that's not the only company I have. I got several. I only recently acquired the company I transferred to you. I acquired it in order to try and rebuild it. Although not exactly debt-free, it still had potential.
But aren't you supposed to have already passed away? The death certificate?
A few years after that incident, I sold my identity. I arranged it so that all of my paperwork indicated that I had drowned on that day. The kid was gone forever, at least on paper.
Okay, from now on, buddy, you're a completely different person.
I received a completely different identity. I want nothing to do with you and your name. You two are the dregs of society. To me, you're not even human. I suggest you think long and hard about what you did. In prison. And don't you ever show your face in front of me ever again.
God!
That's right. I was reborn that day. I had no mother. The past is a distant memory. All I care about now is my loving wife and our newborn child. My future is looking promising.